Hello and welcome. This is Barbara around the WNBA. So there is news, and big news. Bonner has been waived by the Indiana Fever, and Aari McDonald has been signed for an end of the season contract. Is there anyone surprised? Is there anyone really surprised? The Indiana Fever were not going to let go of Aari McDonald. We as fans saw this. We saw this because of what Aari was able to do in a very short period of time for the Indiana Fever, as far as being a point guard and as far as scoring. And she was fast. And don't let her height fool you. She's very, very strong. She can take a hit and keep on ticking. So we're not surprised that the Indiana Fever signed Aari McDonald. And I know I'm happy about that. And I know there are others, many others who are happy about that. But before I go on, let me just say a couple words to Aari McDonald, if she happens to see this somehow. Aari, we are so happy that you are back with the Indiana Fever. You will be an asset to the team in more ways than one, for sure. And I'm happy about how you produced in such a very short period of time when you were with the Indiana Fever under the hardship contract. And that allowed all of us to see your skill, to see your ability as a point guard, and to know that if, for whatever reasons, if CC needs a break or what have you, you being on the floor, no worries. So thank you for receiving and accepting their contract. We look forward to seeing you play. That's for Aari McDonald. Now, what does this mean for the Indiana Fever? Of course, we know they need another big because just as DeWanna Bonner has been waived, so is Dantes going away for her time with the Brazilian League. So as far as bigs are concerned, the ones that they have left have to step up. And that's going to be either Howard, Turner, or Timpson to fill in the gaps. Let's hope that Timpson gets some time in play. But what it means for the Indiana Fever to actually have Aari McDonald is that there's more scoring going to take place. There is already chemistry with the team. There's already that connection that they have. Aari is willing to be and do whatever is necessary. So she's a willing teammate. And that will add to the camaraderie, the morale, the confidence of the team in more ways than one. So this is an exciting time. This is going to be a time of transition for the Indiana Fever. But in times of transition, it's really about how you receive that time, how you do that time, how you welcome that time of transition. And I believe that this time of transition will be a welcoming moment, a welcoming season for the Indiana Fever. So I'm so excited. Now, as far as Bonner is concerned, there isn't any, at the time of this taping, there isn't any news about why she got waived, whether it was a mutual agreement, which I'm kind of thinking maybe it was. That's just my thought, that probably it was a mutual agreement. If I had to, just speculate more, it might be that, she realized that she wasn't a good fit for the team. Maybe they both realized mutually that she wasn't a good fit for the team. That could have been it. I mean, I don't know. That could be what it was. I have no idea. But I do know that whoever made the decision and I'm hoping that was a joint decision, it was actually a good decision. Because if you can't produce on the court, no matter who you are, then it's just time to go and to make room for someone else that can produce. And so this is for DeWanna Bonner. If she sees this at some time, DeWanna, we appreciate your efforts on the Indiana Fever. And we hope that whatever's going on with you in your personal life, that you get through it and that you get to the other side of it, whatever it might be, and that we will keep an eye out for you in your endeavors, that you will, do from this moment on, whatever they might be. We hope they'll still be in basketball somehow, and we'll keep you in our prayers. All right. So listen, if any of you have any thoughts about DeWanna Bonner being waived, have any thoughts about Aari McDonald being signed for the end of the season contract, let me know in the comment section. I'll be really anxious to hear and to see what your thoughts are about this. Is this what the Indiana Fever needs right now? And I would say probably yes, because it is going to boost morale. And not just that. Remember I said before, in one of my tapings before, that not only is Aari McDonald just a good point guard and has good, basketball IQ, high basketball IQ, but what she presents for Caitlin is a challenge, is competition. And healthy competition on a team is crucial. And now that CC is in sort of a slump with shooting, which happens sometimes to shooters who, do three-pointers or what have you. Sometimes they just can't hit the bucket like they usually do for whatever reasons. I believe that having Aari there will be a way of providing competition for CC. And that will motivate CC in a whole different kind of way, physically, but more importantly, psychologically. Now, again, I'm not a psychologist or nothing like that, but I understand, or I think about the other aspects of basketball players, like the psychological aspect and what may be going on there. And so having Aari come back, it won't be for CC like, oh, they're going to set me down, or, they don't want me. No. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be competition for her. Now, as far as Colson is concerned, I don't know what's going to happen with her, although that she might just be on the bench, because I know, and I definitely know, that they will start Aari either right along with CC, or she will, take over for CC when CC needs a rest. We'll see. But I'm sure they're going to utilize her to the utmost degree. But I think that I really think this, and you let me know what you think about this in the comments, that this is going to provide a level of competition for CC, for Caitlin Clark, that is necessary right now. I mean, right now in her life, right now, more than any other time. And that's what good players need. They need that competition within their circle of their teammates, within that frame, so they can have good practices, so they can actually, just really level up their skill. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. So this is going to be a time of a transition, again, for the Indiana Fever. But it's really about how you perceive that transition, how you take on that transition, and how you're able to flow with that transition and know that, from your perspective, it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. So if you are enjoying my content and you like my perspective, I'm asking you to subscribe. Just subscribe. I'm looking forward to getting more than 1,000 subscriptions to my channel, and you could be one of them if you're not already. Also, give me a thumbs up, because that also helps. And don't forget to tap the bell so that you will receive notification of new content when it is available. My name is Barbara, around the WNBA. Until next time, Go Fever, and welcome Aari McDonald. Peace.